everyone. This is MurMeow Chess. Today, we're looking at a beautiful chess study by Vyacheslav Rogozin, composed around 90 years ago. Take a look at this position. Right now, two of our pieces are under attack. Our rook is protected by the knight, but the moment the knight moves, the rook falls. At the same time, black is about to capture our knight. So the question is, how does white win this position? Pause the video and try to find the solution. Ready? Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. All right, let's dive in. The natural idea is to move the rook away from the enemy king and at the same time somehow target the bishop. But how? Let's start with a very logical move, rook to c6. Looks good, right? We move the rook far away, and if black does nothing, we simply play knight to g6, bringing the knight to safety. After that, rook and knight versus bishop is completely winning. Also, if black captures the knight immediately, their king and bishop end up on the same line, and we respond with rook to c8, forking them and winning the game. But here's the problem. After rook to c6, black doesn't rush. Instead, they play bishop to g3, check. Now, after our king moves, black calmly takes the knight. And suddenly, there is no fork anymore. If we try rook to c8 now, it's too late. The bishop is gone. We might try rook to h6, check, hoping for a fork, but the king simply goes to g7, and this is just a draw. Rook versus bishop cannot be won here. So, rook to c6 doesn't work. What else can we try? Rook to b6? Rook to a6? Same story. Every time, black plays bishop to g3, check, then takes the knight, and we have nothing. But now comes the key idea. A quiet but brilliant move, rook to e6. At first glance, it looks very similar to rook to c6. Same idea, right? If the knight is taken, we want rook to e8 and a fork. And yes, black can still play bishop to g3, check. So what's the difference? The difference is that the rook on e6 is placed perfectly. After bishop to g3, check, we play king to e2. Now, black has no choice. If they don't take the knight, we simply play knight to g6 and win easily. So black captures. And now, king to f3. And here comes the magic. The bishop has the entire board, but somehow it has no squares. Let's look carefully. e1 is controlled by the rook. f2 is controlled by the king. If the bishop goes to h2 or h4, we play rook to h6, fork. Game over. What about the long diagonal? f4 is covered by the king. e5 and d6 are covered by the rook. If the bishop goes to b8, we play rook to e8, another fork. So what's left? Only one square, c7. But even there, rook to e8, check. And after the king moves, we deliver the final fork and win the game. An incredible idea. On an almost empty board, the bishop gets completely trapped. If you managed to see this from the start, that's seriously impressive. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one.